This is update number 30 on my N-scale layout, and I was going through my boxes of cars earlier in the week looking for a caboose to go with the locomotive that I'm running right now, and I happened to come across these logging cars, and I hadn't run them for a while, so I decided I would get them out and give them a try. And the two cars that are on the siding there, and the first three cars behind the locomotive are Microtrains cars that are commercially made, and then the last three cars are cars that I built myself several years ago. And the car with no log load on it is a little bit light, so it has a tendency to derail on some of the corners, but we'll give it a try and see what happens here. It may or may not stay on the track. And I haven't put a lot of buildings back on the layout because, as you can maybe see there, I have to do some repairs, and there's some places where I need to glue some things down a little bit better. So I decided I would do that before placing the buildings back on the layout. And also, as you can see over here, I have completed the bridge section between the hole in the wall and the layout, and I was able to do that with materials on hand, with the exception of a can of spray paint, but I had all the wood and the brackets and all the track already, so I think that probably means that I have too much stuff around my house. But anyway, it was a fairly easy project, and I experimented with several different track arrangements, and this one seems to be about the best, although I'm really considering eliminating this siding. And if I do that, then I could probably run a dirt road along the track as an access road for the railroad, and maybe put some houses or some other scenery in there. And that siding really doesn't add that much, I don't think. The other siding in the back there, I'm hoping to figure out a small industry that I can place in there. I'll have to go through my buildings and see if I have anything, or if I maybe can build something with some of the materials that I've got. And as you can see here, I haven't connected the track on the bridge to the track on the layout. I've got a circuit breaker on order, which should be here the beginning of next week. So I need to install that and get the electrical system up and working properly, and then I can connect the track once I have that done. And finally, the other thing that I've done this week, as you can see, I've built a little tunnel portal there. I thought that was a little more scenic than just having the train come out of a hole in the wall. So hopefully next week, if things work out, I should have, with any luck, a train coming out of the tunnel portal and crossing the bridge section and running onto the layout. And we'll see if that happens, but I'm somewhat optimistic that it may.